I just had a fabulous listener email me, and she said, Sarah, does Nutrafol work for men too? You better believe it. Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement for men and women, with over 1 million people seeing thicker, stronger, faster growing hair with less shedding. Hello, me included. Nutrafol changed my life post-baby and postpartum hair. Amazing. Also, a lot of women going through menopause say that Nutrafol works for them as well. And like I mentioned, it works for the fellas. Take the first step right now to visibly thicker, healthier hair for a limited time. Nutrafol is offering my TSFS listeners $10 off your first month subscription and free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com and you enter the promo code TSFS. Find out why over 4,500 healthcare professionals and hair care stylists recommend Nutrafol for healthier hair. Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com, promo code TSFS. That's Nutrafol.com, promo code TSFS. Woohoo! Every day I am getting one step closer to having another healthy baby, and Caraway Home is helping me do that. Their ceramic, naturally slick surface cookware allows you to cook with minimal butter. They're very easy to clean, just a little warm water, you wipe it down. And the best part is that Caraway products are made without any toxic materials like BFASs, BTFEs, and a bunch of other things like I can't even pronounce. So you don't have to worry about that. Right now, visit carawayhome.com/TSFS to take advantage of this limited time offer for 10% off your next purchase. This deal is exclusive to my Sarah Fraser Show listeners. So visit carawayhome.com/TSFS or use code TSFS at checkout. Caraway, non-toxic cookware made modern. It's time for you to see what all the fuss is about, read about their 5-star reviews, and why so many TSFS fans buy Caraway Home. Order now.
Survivor 46 is here, and so is On Fire, the only official Survivor podcast, and we have a twist this season. The winner of Survivor 45, Dee Valladares, will be joining us every week.
We're going behind the scenes of the biggest moments, the how and the why things happen, and the strategy and analysis you can only get from someone like me, a Survivor winner.
Listen to On Fire, the official Survivor podcast, wherever you get your podcasts.
Frasiacs, let's get right to it. Brand new TLC talk. You know what that means. All the latest gossip in the TLC world, always on Wednesdays. It's official. Olivia Marie Plath, I believe she's taking her maiden name, and Ethan Plath have filed for divorcee. They are going to be official divorcees. But people are going through their divorce docs, which were filed in Minnesota, and have questions. About their income, about why she hasn't listed that she's a photographer. We'll get into that. Michael and Angela Deem, went live last week, told us that Michael was missing in Georgia, had been missing from February 23rd, and then within hours, he was found. Well, I have some new info about where he apparently was. Amy Slayton says she's taken her time, that she is not going to move in with new boyfriend Kevin, who got her the private room at the Red Lobster, at the old Red Lobster. I had no idea you could enjoy your cheddar biscuits at the Red Lobster in a private dining room, but you can apparently. And then we have 90 Day Fiancé, another relationship breakup. And I actually thought these two, were actually going to make it, but they are also headed for Splitsville. It is OVER. All right, let's start with Michael and Angela Deem. This one was wild. Last week, you were up to speed. Angela went live, and she just said Michael is missing. Michael, who we've seen on 90 Day Fiancé, Last Resort. They're getting ready to be on Happily Ever After, which I already said to you guys, I feel is in serious turmoil. We have Mahmoud and Nicole with the domestic violence incident. I mean, I don't know if they're just going to air this and they don't give a rip, or if we're going to see some of these couples edited out. There's all kinds of rumors as to why Michael left. Angela posts tons of stories that betrayal, and I'll tell you why betrayal. I have exclusive news. I've heard from sources. These are other people that are associated with the TLC franchise that Michael has another girlfriend in Georgia. Angela knows about this other girlfriend, and this was well planned out. Oh, hold on.
I'll say no, and she'll go.
Hold on, Drew Barrymore. We love you, Drew, but we got to get to this tea. This is from sources. Yes, Michael had copies of everything on his other burner phone. He's allegedly with another woman, and Angela knows who this woman is. According to what this source says they're being told, he plans to use that, quote, fearing for his life to try to stay and keep his visa/status. So this is apparently Michael's plan, according to this source, and it is all playing out, and he is going to say that he is fearing for his life, and he has been in a relationship with another woman in Georgia, had a burner phone. Because, he walked out of the house. He had no shoes. He didn't take any shoes. I mean, he had to have a ride, right? I mean, someone was picking this man up. He's either disappeared into the woods because he was having like some sort of mental breakdown, or he was intoxicated, or he had this all set up. This source is saying he had a burner phone, copies of his passport, his license on other phones with other people, and poof, our man is gone. He walks out, but he walks away from Angela, and he is going to claim abuse to stay here. This source also says that there is a well-known, not only Nigerian group, but I guess groups of people that help people here from other countries. The Nigerian community in the U.S. is very deep. They all have a family member or a friend who made it here. They have lines of people who help people to do this and move them without IDs. So there you have it. There's the breaking news. If you know who Michael's girlfriend is, get her on the show. I want to see Michael's girlfriend. Oh, how long have we been seeing her? So I guess it's over. He was only here for 2 months. Scammed Angela. How much was Angela scammed? Did she want to continue being on the show, or was she madly in love? She certainly has posted a lot of videos crying. She seems very distraught about what's happened. And no one has heard from Michael yet, but I'm sure that's coming. And yikes. He had it all well planned, which made sense. And then, of course, he called the police. Said, I'm not missing. I don't want Angela to know where I am. I fear for my safety. Oh, by the way, I got a new girlfriend. She's right over here. Don't mind that female voice about the police down there in Georgia. Okay, well, Michael, who are you with? Don't mind her. Don't mind her. Another American broad. Don't even pay no mind to that. Don't look at my burner phone either, all the pictures on it. Anyhow. No, I feel for Angela. I'm sure she loved him. They went back and forth, but the storyline's over now. So I guess maybe he got what he wanted. He got paid probably for happily ever after, and he's good to be done. I mean, they've been going back and forth. They've been married. I mean, they've been going back and forth for years on these shows. Sister Wives, Christine Brown on her social media saying that this woman's getting so much backlash. Christine Brown is, she's a part of an MLM. Plexus tea, which supposedly helps you lose weight, and it's like a gut reset. Well, now she's signing people up for more of her supplements, and she now claims that David Woolley, if you guys see David Woolley, David has dropped 20 pounds thanks to her programs. Car confessions.
For health reasons, David quit drinking soda, quit eating sugar.
Oh.
I put him on a few supplements, and he loses 20 pounds.
What?
Just like that.
Wow.
20 pounds. You know
I
how
want
hard
these
I work
supplements.
to lose 20 pounds? The situation where men can lose weight quicker and easier is absolute rubbish. If you want more information, it's in the link. But basically, I'm just telling you, that's really, really super frustrating.
Yeah.
I work so hard to lose that 20 pounds.
Me too.
To release into the whatever void.
Okay, so she has another link promoting her MLM and her Plexus teas and all that good stuff. Her weight loss and gut health, a private community. You can message info to learn more. Anybody remember their community? Have you lost weight, kept it off? It's always the thing, like, can you keep it off for 5 years or more? It's why they'll never...
Anyway, I think my daughter wants
Okay, Drew, we're over you. It's always why Weight Watchers, Atkins, go and ask them. I want your statistics of how successful this is for women over the age of... Or over the age. For men and women 5 years down the road. Do they keep the weight off or gain it all back? They gain it all back. Go and look at The Biggest Loser. They gain it all back. But Christine Brown continues to get backlash, and Queen doesn't care. She's making a fortune off that MLM, baby. Amy Slayton says she's learned lessons from 1,000-Pound Sisters. You know, she's got a new man. We revealed it here on TSFS last week. His name is Kevin. She's done with Tony Rogers, the other guy she had. And Tony, she actually moved into her house. She says she's not going to be making that mistake again. Good for you. Can I get an amen for a girl? Don't be moving these men in. What are you, crazy? You've got 2 boys. You don't know this guy. Well, she moved Tony in and he moved out. Now we've got Kevin. But she says Kevin ain't moving in. She's learned that lesson. She said that Kevin will not meet her boys for 1 solid year. All right, well, is he going to be on this next season? These shows are so behind. I don't know if I can watch them anymore. Because, you know, we have a season 19 and 20, as I talk about every single week on this here TSFS, of Sister Wives. And we're not even going to get to, like, Christine Brown's wedding until season 20. So season 19 is just meeting David Woolley, even though in real life, honey, they got married last October. And it's the same with our 1,000-Pound Sisters. It's so behind. Actually, it's not as behind. We did see Caleb's passing, but I don't know. And I got to tell you, I don't know that 1,000-Pound Sisters is doing that great. Like, I think they're great. I think they're popping online. And Tammy Slayton has apparently got an agent and becoming a model. But I don't know that the show's ratings are that great. I'm going to be honest. That whole mix-up with season 4, like, it was a continuation. And then we got, like, about 4 or 5 episodes of season 5. It wasn't great. It wasn't great. I'm just being honest. I wouldn't be surprised if that show, we get 1 more season and that's on the chopping block. I think all the 90-day franchises do really great. I think Sister Wives does enormous. But I've already told you, I think my 600-Pound Life does really well. I don't know if some of these other shows are coming back. Just my opinion. Why don't we talk about the Welcome to Plathville divorce heard around the world? So in the past week, it's official. It is official. Ethan and Olivia Plath have filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. They are donezo. They are donezo. Never to be getting back together again. Now, people have read the divorce documents. They filed for divorce, joint paperwork, ending their 5-year marriage in Minnesota on February 21st. The former couple's relationship ended irrevocably. It was broken down. Now, they also had to cite their assets and their jobs. He cites, and so does she. How much money do you think they make from Welcome to Plathville every year? Now, they only do, 10 episodes? 8 episodes? $30,000. Did you think that they made more? I guess not. They're only shooting over 3 months. Probably 3-4 months. I bet 3 months. You're making $10,000 a month. That's pretty good cash. They both listed that. He works for UPS as an hourly employee. Now, what a lot of people said that is strange for them is that she did not list, because you had to list your income, and if either of them want spousal support, which neither one of them appear to want spousal support. There doesn't appear to be many assets. Well, where'd the house go? I thought they bought a home together. I call him the no-Zempic, been on Ozempic doctor. I'm talking about Dr. Applin and his wife who founded My Optimal Body. I am so happy about this. These are the first mindful eating-based doctors I have ever partnered with. They see patients nationwide, and they are seeing more patients who have been on Ozempic, and Ozempic has failed for them. What makes My Optimal Body so unique, and why am I endorsing them? It's because Dr. Applin actually looks at food additives, your addiction to food, your mental health. They do a whole look at you, including your gut gut health. Many of Dr. Aplin's patients are working out, restricting their diets, and still gaining weight. Why is that? Because something's going on in your body and with your mind. Visit myoptimalbody.com to request an appointment. Be sure to tell them the Sarah Fraser Show sent you so you can qualify for a free personalized assessment, plus a bonus free 30-day supply of their gut repair product when you sign up for a customized plan. Again, that's myoptimalbody.com to request an appointment. How about getting up to 5 hours of your life back when you sign up for Hungry Root meal prep and delivery service? I'm obsessed. I've tried a lot of meal prep boxes. This is one of my favorites. In fact, I actually emailed the client to see if I can get like a year's supply. They're like, Sarah, use your own damn code. Anyway, right now, I want you to go to hungryroot.com/TSFS because you are getting 40% off your first delivery and free veggies for life. The average Hungry Root customer saves 5 hours a week. That was us. On top of that, you can pick from vegetarian, keto, meat, anything that you like. Right now, Hungry Root is offering TSFS listeners 40% off your first delivery and free veggies for life. As I mentioned, just go to hungryroot.com/TSFS to get 40% off your first delivery and get those free veggies. That's hungryroot.com/TSFS. Also, don't forget to use my link so Hungry Root knows who sent you. Yeah.
Does Monday at the office feel like a storm? Not with Microsoft Copilot. That feeling when Copilot gets everyone up to speed instantly? It's sunny again. When Copilot simplifies complex data so your teams can act, that sun's shining on a beach. And when Copilot uncovers hidden insights, you're on that beach with your people and you find buried treasure. That's Microsoft Copilot. Learn more at Microsoft.com/AI for all.
They filed for divorce, and she did not list her photography business, which looks to be like nationwide. And she has to make a great sum of money, I would think. While that is not listed, they do not seem to list any further assets. Now, maybe this is just the state of Minnesota. It's very, very easy to file there. I don't know. Thank God I haven't had to file for divorce, but they are in the middle of, they are absolutely separating. And Olivia also recently stated that the divorce has been held up for a while. They've been separated from February 2023, so a year ago. It's been held up, the divorce has, because Ethan was hoping that the couple could get back together. Isn't that? Now, he seems so done with her at the end of season 5. We're getting a season 6. You all know that because Lydia Meggs, her sister, came on my podcast and talked about season 6, that you're going to be seeing more of Lydia. You're going to be seeing more of Olivia Marie Plath, Olivia Meggs, going back to her maiden names. Now, what are their current jobs? Ethan said TLC pays him $30,000 a year from Discovery. He also indicates he is an hourly employee at UPS, working an average of 24 hours a week and makes marginally more than his UPS job. So it sounds like he makes maybe 40, 50 grand a year. Olivia Plath's job reveals something strange. However, when reading Olivia Plath's listing, something stood out. Within the document, she similarly lists Discovery, $30K, but strangely, she doesn't include her photography business, which is easily seen on Welcome to Plathville and social media. Since she lists fewer than 40 hours on average, she had to answer the follow-up questions. Why is Petitioner A unemployed or working less than 40 hours a week? The answer, less than 40 hours a week, work for Discovery is not consistent each week, but I put 30 hours a week in on average. Question, what is Petitioner A's past work experience? Type jobs, professionals. She says receptionist and talent for Discovery. She doesn't even list. So isn't that strange? Where is her photography business? Lord, I hope she's paying taxes. Oh, we don't need another situation on our hands. After Ethan and Olivia told fans they were divorcing, the question of last name came up for Olivia. On her Instagram page, she answers, cracks me up how many times I get asked this question. Yes, I've been a Plath for the entirety of my adulthood. It's the name that is tied to all of my personal and business assets. But surprisingly, on the divorce papers, neither Ethan or Olivia listed any real estate. Further in the section for assets, they have few included. I agree. The only assets they put down were their Subaru Outback. I have a Subaru. Okay, great. Okay, guys. A Chevy Tahoe. Where's that olden time rusty car that he drives around? Likewise, they say the value of other assets is zero, including jewelry, furniture, stocks. Additionally, there's no listing of debts for either of the people. Isn't this funny? Is this just the state of Minnesota? Ethan and Olivia Plath raised red flags after leaving the spousal support section blank, listing no debt and few assets. A court administrator flagged their paperwork. Following Ethan and Olivia Plath were sent a deficiency notice. Likewise, the court administrator highlighted the following concerns. Paragraph, joint petition needs to be addressed, as well as paragraph 17, both on page 10. Wow. So anyhow, a lot of people are asking, like, this is a funny filing. Why is that all going down like that? Anyway, they are completely done and getting divorced. You know, she lives out here in Los Angeles. Her sister was on. Sister lives in Arizona. I don't know. I mean, she's so amazing to watch on TV. I want to continue. I want to absolutely continue watching all that. We're going to get to another sad 90-day fiancé breakup. But I also want to thank the Seed Scout. Seed Scout is amazing. They are a top sperm bank nationwide. If you are a single woman looking to have a baby, if you are a lesbian couple, or if you are dealing with male infertility, you're not alone. Seed Scout is an ethical sperm bank that works with couples nationwide. What makes them so ethical? Well, they're one of the most transparent sperm banks in their background investigation of their sperm donors. They also take gay men. That's very unique. A lot of sperm companies won't because they just assume gay men have HIV/AIDS. Way to stereotype, okay? Apparently now more straight people have HIV/AIDS. Thank you. But they do all the background testing. Of course, no matter who your donor is, whether it's an egg donor or sperm donor, they're being tested for HIV/AIDS, sexually transmitted diseases, and more. TheSeedScout.com. Tell them the Sarah Fraser Show sent you and get your process started today. The best part is they do not resell sperm overseas, which is a dirty practice that is happening at some, not all, but some sperm banks in the United States. Do your homework. Go to TheSeedScout.com. Robin's sister, this was breaking news too. Robin's sister from Robin Brown and sister wives, her stepsister has lost her home in a fire as the reality star and Cody appear to snub the family's GoFundMe. Her stepsister, Lisa Jessup, resides in Pinesdale, Montana. Woo! Okay, Montana. And the U.S. Sun exclusively revealed in the past few days that Lisa's beloved home of 43 years has been destroyed after a fire was started on January 11th, 2024. The fire department aided in extinguishing the blaze. And upon arriving on the scene, units there were able to make sure everybody was out. Everybody was fine. The department continued with crews that were on the scene for 5 hours and all occupants were evacuated. But Mindy Jessup, who works as Cody and Robin's nanny to help care for their 5 children, started a GoFundMe page for her mom, asking for donations with the goal of $40K. Family, friends, community, anybody else who this may reach today. Lisa Jessup, a mother of 11. Send me one. 11. I'm just trying to have one more. God, send me like one more healthy child. How do these people have 11? Of course, it helps when you start when you're 18. That's kind of my problem. Lost her home of 43 years to a devastating house fire. This was a home to all of her children and a substantial loss. Okay, blah, 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 blah. So far, the family has reached about $12,000. That's actually impressive. Don't these people have homeowners insurance? Like, who's giving a GoFundMe to someone to buy a new house? Don't you have insurance on your house? It's unbelievable to me. A tragic car accident, I get. Somebody getting cancer, tons of bills to pay. But, like, we don't have insurance? We're not making an insurance claim? So far, the Sun has been unable to confirm if Cody and Robin donated to the GoFundMe page anonymously or their names do not appear. All right, well, maybe they're saying to themselves, okay, didn't your homeowner's insurance policy cover this, Queen? Like, you know, Cody's got a bunch of financial issues too. Like, how much can we be given here? God. I'm all about charity, but I'm selective. You know, I mean, you got to know that. Gabe Pagoba, Our sweet Gabe. And Isabel, does everyone remember them from 90 Day Fiancé? Season 9? Well, they're splitting up. It's over. He was the first transgender star. He's been on my podcast too. Amazing. His story is unbelievable. I love him. He's very, of course he's like pro-trans, but he actually speaks, I think, the truth. Like, so you hear all these things on the media where it's just like, everyone's trans. He's actually like, no, if you're trans, like spend some time really thinking about, do you want to transition? Because he says the surgeries he's been through to be his true self, a man, have been the most painful, like awful things. Well, he and Isabel are done. He went on his social media this week. He says that there was some deception there. He looks very upset and sad. This is his video.
I'm probably going to regret making this video.
Oh, all right.
I just have to get everything out there right now.
Okay.
I won't go into specifics, but I'm just tired.
Oh.
And all right, so I'm probably going to regret making this video.
All right, well, anyway, that was a clip from his YouTube page. I watched part of the YouTube page, and as I mentioned, they are no longer together.
This episode is brought to you by Paramount Plus. Get in, loser! Mean Girls is now streaming on Paramount Plus. Join Katie Heron as she meets the plastics in Tina Fey's new twist on the modern classic. Get ready for more of the rumors, backstabbing, and jokes you loved from the original movie with some fetch surprises. Rated PG-13. Wear pink and head to ParamountPlus.com to try it free.
Hey, it's Kaylee Cuoco for Priceline. Ready to go to your happy place for a happy price? Well, why didn't you say so? Just download the Priceline app right now and save up to 60% on hotels. So whether it's Cousin Kevin's Kazoo Concert in Kansas City, go Kevin, or Becky's Bachelorette Bash in Bermuda, you never have to miss a trip ever again. So download the Priceline app today. Your savings are waiting.
Go to your happy place for a happy price. Go to your happy price, Priceline.
He also says that he definitely hints at betrayal. Fans are saying, Gabe, I understand that hurt, the betrayal, the burden. Kind, good people seem to be rare, and predators come with smiling faces, beautiful faces. The burden of betrayal is heavy right now, my friend, but please know that you are loved and supported. I love you. You're strong. God, okay, Isabel, looks like she was, I think more will come out. Very sad, though. Was kind of using him for money. So sad.
All right, so I'm probably going to regret making this video, but...
Nah, you won't regret it. Tell us the truth. You won't regret it. Sad. I really thought out of all the couples, you guys were the ones who were going to make it. I'm truly sorry. Gabe, 90-day single life, 2025, man. She seemed so genuine, but she was a snake. Don't feel embarrassed. She should be embarrassed. You're strong. You've overcome so many obstacles. You've got this. This was sad. They got married. This was tragic. They did seem like a real couple, low key, that was going to actually get through it. So sorry, Gabe. You don't deserve that. All right. Anyway, guys, love you. More TLC gossip is always available on my TikTok at The Sarah Fraser Show. Tons of great episodes this week, too. Obviously, I'm rewatching Sister Wives from the beginning, so I review episode 5. That's on Monday. Yesterday, Steph Freeman was on. She's an incredible holistic coach, talks about inflammation and mysterious aches and pains that a lot of women and men have. Comes down to 3 inflammatory foods that we eat every single day. If you missed that episode, go check that out. And then I got a jam-packed lineup this week with David Yontef. We're doing our Vanderpump season 11, reviewing the latest episode tomorrow, and then Friday and Saturday. Is Andy Cohen going to be fired from the network? Who should replace him? And David's a former attorney, so he weighs in on if Leah McSweeney really has a case. All right, all that tomorrow. Bye, everybody.